Hello and welcome back to Nix's channel. It's your girl Nix. I'm back. I'm still loving life. I don't know if you guys seen the last video, but if you did, let me know what you think about that style video and me doing it now like once a month to give you guys kind of like the synopsis of like what's happened within the month. A nice, calm, cool, collective video. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check me out. It's Nix in the Mix. Information right here. And also my website is now complete. Now, the website being complete isn't something that's going to be for Serbs. I love you guys still. But it's going to be for my expats that are planning on moving here, have just arrived, are here and have questions. There's a forum on there where we can talk about things that, we're looking for that maybe we can't find in Serbia. Anyways, let's get into it this week. And this week, I need to have a talk with the Serbian government. And I'm hoping this video reaches the right people by, word of mouth, or heck, maybe they even watch it. I highly doubt it. I know I'm not that important, but the reality is Serbia is all about word of mouth. And we really need to talk about, sadly, the litter, the lack thereof, garbage bins, garbage, recycling, compost. Let's get into this. Now, there are not a lot of things that I would praise Canada for. And by saying this is, in no means am I saying that Canada has this mastered either. But garbage is a problem worldwide. And no, I am no I'm no Greta. Okay? I'm no Greta. But when I moved here, a big culture shock to me was there's no recycling. Like when I take my garbage out, I don't put out like a recycling bin. I mean, I can get over the compost. Like, okay, I don't put the compost bin out. But recycling, like I put that all in the garbage? That was really confusing to me. And it was sad. And then I see Roma people collecting bottles and I'm like, so there is recycling. So now I'm just absolutely confused here. The reality is, if there is recycling, there is definitely not enough locations for us to actually recycle. And I have not seen a recycling truck come to pick up recycling and garbage, or just recycling. Now, garbage. I love Serbia. The Serbs actually have no idea the beauty of their country. Now, this isn't to all of you, but this is to the ones that throw their garbage on the floor while they're walking out on the ground, or the cars are driving and you see garbage come flying out the window. To the kids that are just eating a candy and they whip their garbage on the floor. That behavior is learned from somewhere. And maybe it wasn't the parents, but the neighbors, friends, aunts, uncles. There is more garbage on the floor than I actually see on the ground, than I actually see in garbage bins. Now, I do have a thought process on this, or a theory. There's just not enough garbage bins in the locations that there should be. I spend a lot of time looking for garbage, carrying things, thinking, man, I really wish there was a garbage bin here. We could do better. And I made some videos to show you what I'm talking about. For my Canadians, I made you guys a video of what garbage collection looks like in Serbia for large public garbage areas, which is really fascinating. It's in the ground and they pull it out of the ground. That is actually amazing. You don't have to see these huge bins everywhere. But while I was feeling this way and feeling like, wow, the garbage situation here, the government really needs to get involved, I'm scrolling through one of my groups that I'm in for Novi Sad, and I see a complaint such as this one. That's stating that a building, an apartment, a stan has not enough bins downstairs for the residents to throw their garbage out. So what is happening? People are throwing their garbage in the bin. When the bin is becoming full, they are now putting the garbage on the ground. What do you expect these people to do? Bring their garbage back upstairs? And then animals get into it. And then you have litter blowing everywhere. That is not right. If we are approving, and I mean we, I am in no part of the government, to the government. If you are approving for infrastructure such as buildings and large commercial buildings, residential buildings, housing communities, if they are approved, then there needs to be the means to take care of those communities, such as proper garbage location for them, proper garbage collection, and again, let's not forget about recycling. Now, on the topic of recycling, in Canada, we had composting. Now, composting was simply taking all of your potato peels, your apple cores, your leftover meat, your pretty much anything that you are cooking or consuming would go into a separate compost bag or just bin, and it breaks down and turns into soil so that the residents would be able to come and collect soil if they wanted, or heck, the country could even sell that soil. It's compost. There is so much more that the government can be doing to support this country instead of having people just illegally dump on the side of the road, like what I'm seeing, or, one spot just becomes like a huge pile of garbage and then it just continues. That can be prevented. And I keep saying I'm more than willing to volunteer myself to go speak to the government officials if I ever had the opportunity, just to remind everybody that we could be doing so much more. Garbage, recycling, compost is kind of a freebie. Like, if you did compost, fantastic, but I don't want to push the envelope too much. I don't want to ask for anything too crazy here. But there should be bins for garbage, separate bins for recycling, where people can put all these bottles and the plastics that we have. I'm totally against paper straws. In fact, I even feel like the person who invented paper straws can actually fall off the face of this earth and nobody would even miss them. But the reality is, garbage here is everywhere. And I want to show you a video, my last video, of me walking around at the end of a piazza/vashar that was at Nylon in Novi Sad, and the mess that was left behind. Serbia as a whole, even if the government is not supporting your movement of throwing things out properly or my requests, because who am I? We as people need to appreciate this beautiful country that we're in, because the people outside of Serbia do not understand or appreciate Serbia the way we do. So let's show this piece of land, this beautiful land, love. Let's not leave things on the ground. When you see something on the ground, why not pick it up? Keep it in your car. Keep it with you until you're able to find a garbage. Anyways, that was my rant. You know I don't normally rant because I love everything about Serbia. And I'll even accept the garbage because it's far better than some of the garbage I was dealing with in Canada. For my Canadians, no pun intended. For my Serbs, it's kind of just like, you know, a little saying, a little play on words, garbage and garbage. But I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for everyone who I've met. I've ran into so many subscribers recently. I guess because it's the summer and we're out and walking about. It is great to see you guys. Some of you are shy to say hello. I see you guys too. But you guys are definitely welcome to come and just say, hey, Nix, and I'll know who you are. Anyways, as always, it's your girl, Nix in Serbia. Vidimo se. Ciao.